Hi, we're gonna go through this presentation about the effects of slavery in the US society, racism, and work. We can start saying that racism has been defined in many ways, but we can say that it's a classification of race over the course of US history in this case. Racism has been present along the history of the United States and is a really key issue that we're gonna discuss. Racism has impacted many aspects of society, but this has impacted uh, the black community. In this case, this has been the focus of racism. And one of the consequences of this is the negative impact this has had in their mental health. So the mental health of black people has been negatively damaged because of this. We can mention something that Harvard psychiatrist Alvin Toussaint said in one of his books, Lay My Burden Down, Suicide and the Mental Health Crisis Among African Americans. Uh, this psychiatrist mentioned in this book that the suicide rates among black males doubled between 1980 and 1999. And one of the reasons he provided was that these people saw the afterlife as a better place. We can also say that racism is a set of many aspects: social, the economic, and the political. All the practices in these spheres in American society, where we can see uh, social manifestations of black people claiming for their rights to have equality, because in the past black people was black voter suppression. So this means that only white people could vote. So this affected the social, the political spheres, and also the economic, because black people has had many economical problems, many poor black people in the United States. And that's when we can talk about work. This is the other aspect slavery has impacted after slavery was abolished. Um, in the past, and especially in the 20th century, there was an unequal employment system that was not in favor of blacks. So it was difficult for black people to get a job. It was easier for a white person to get a job, but for a black person, there were many restrictions and was nearly impossible to get a job for most of them. We can see a lot of a lot of inequality between black and white people, not only in work, but also that the black underclass, which are the lower working classes, the black lower working classes, have many problems, not only work, but also crime, drug addiction, family breakdown, unemployment, poor school performance, etc. And these communities or black ghettos are getting worse and worse. They have they don't have the support they should be having. So we can see here a black community which is not taken into account. American society does not take these people into account. We can also see that there are manifestations, black people claiming for their rights. And we can say that American society is racist and that there is a work problem in all this after slavery ended. However, we can conclude that we can fight against this with respect and love for one another. Thank you for your attention.